I was getting ready for the day and I decided I need to do this video quickly. So before I changed my clothes, finished my makeup, and done the new curling video because it was in an incorrect format, and if people weren't paying attention to the comments or how it was, they didn't realize that because I was still new to recording and editing. So anyway, I wanted to talk about Mercury Retrograde. Okay, here's a few things to know. Mercury doesn't go in retrograde. It's not Mercury in retrograde because it only appears to be going backward, okay? So there's things that you need to prepare for. Like, okay, so if you have any trips to make, go ahead and do them now because it is going to be for 3 weeks. So you don't need to be going on long trips. If you need to start projects, go ahead and start them now. You can finish them during Mercury retrograde, but you cannot start projects. If there's anything to sign, I would do it on the full moon that's coming up. So Wednesday would be a perfect day. And what else? Okay, in case someone's watching this months later, it's probably not going to be a Wednesday. But that ours is Wednesday morning or full moon for this month. So anyway, if they need to be signed, I would go ahead and do that. That's great timing that the full moon is right before, so you can go ahead and do your spell work, whatever kind of spells you think will help you with this. And I've got the tea blend out there. Let's see what else. If you watch my other videos on Mercury Retrograde, I think I'm just going to make a playlist for Mercury Retrograde. Then you know the two stones that you need, labradorite and tourmaline. Specific colors? No. I collect green, black, and pink. So I would love to have blue. It is so beautiful, but more expensive. But I really get into the green, and I think it's, to me, it feels like a great health stone. And your heart is like the center of, I don't know, and it's earthy, like, so if you've seen it in the video, the tea spell, then you would see each time I picked up a larger tourmaline, what it done to me. So anyway, let's get back to the subject. Things you need to be prepared for. So, like, okay, we've already discussed traveling, planning, projects. Like, it all needs to be started before this, which is on the 29th through June 22nd. So, like, for example, I have some projects I'm working on or needing to start, or like they're kind of semi-started. Like, I have things written down, but I haven't finished. And like, if I decide not to finish writing this stuff down, I can at least make rough copies, but I wouldn't be able to like finish writing something. Writing is another thing. Like, you can do your rough copies. You can work on things, like edit things during Mercury retrograde. But my plan is to try to get as much done as I possibly can. And like, I have projects that have already started since like December 31st. It was the New Year's thing. So I know how hard a full moon is hard on me, and I'm not certain why, but I think I know why. So I was born right after a full moon. So I don't know if this is common, but that is a few days before and a few days after is when I struggle the most. And then probably, like, okay, for example, Wednesday morning it starts, right? Well, I'll probably start feeling better Friday. And that's when I can start doing my spell work. Sometimes I can do it, like I can do it usually at the tail end of a full moon. And if you are a subscriber on my channel, or you are part of the amino community I am in, then you would know that I have a playlist of spells. Where was I going with that? Okay, so where I was going with that was that some of the spells that I have, because I do them on a new moon and a full moon, and this time I actually, 2 spells. Okay, so some of the spells that I've been noticing are right after the moon phase instead of on. So that's perfect for me. And these are very simple spells. I'm getting off topic, but I want you to know, like, well, everything goes together in witchcraft. It all goes hand in hand. So that's why you will see some videos being 4 different playlists. Because, I mean, some things go with moon phase. Why do I have 2 up? Moon phases, spells, witchcraft, and magical correspondences. I mean, it just depends. So I put them in all those different places so that they can be found. Before that, I noticed I wasn't getting as many views because people couldn't find it. I couldn't find my videos. When you've got like 100 or like 130, I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while, but you start. I know somebody that has almost 4 million subscribers, and he's been doing this for, I see videos go back as far as 4 years, and I noticed that I'm just now seeing a lot of videos that are older, and so I put them for my watch later, and you can do that too. You can put them to watch later. So if you find something and you don't have time, like a lot of my older videos are longer, because I couldn't figure, it's a lot to figure out having a channel. So if you don't have the time to watch them right there, they're longer, put them to watch later. Especially since I've been trying to get videos out earlier, so because it's ridiculous for me to put something out that day. Like, you don't have time to look for that stone. You don't have time to prepare for whatever it is. You need to see it in time. So if it's something like that, put it for the watch later, and when you're ready, you can pull it up. Like, if you're at the store and you're like, what was it she said I needed? There it is. I'm trying to make the videos shorter, easier, and better. I really am trying. You gotta remember, I just started this in November, so I did give myself a little break because of my health. So remember that too. Health can be affected during this, so don't be alarmed. It should subside. The symptoms should subside. Start subsiding at least the day after. So that will be June 23rd. June 23rd is the day I'm looking forward to. I am working on my business, and it's not going as planned. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but I do get a lot of things from India, and India was on lockdown again, and then they even prolonged it. So, like, things that I had ordered back in months ago, you know, I am still waiting for, or I just recently got. And there is a box I'm working on, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to sell it or try to do a raffle ticket thing, because how awesome would it be, excuse me, if you could just buy raffle tickets, okay? And I would have to, of course, figure out how much it's worth. I don't know yet. I still have a few more things to put in it. That's all. I'm literally almost done, besides some things that need to be made for it. But this is going to literally have everything you need to be a witch. Like, how great is that? You don't, like, if you haven't bought anything yet, you want it, like, don't buy anything yet. Seriously, like, the only thing you're gonna have to stop, get later is more candles, more herbs, more oils. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't have you stocked up, but you will be started. Okay, so anyway, like, the raffle idea was, like, that would be the best. I think that would be the best, because, like, say the tickets are $2 a piece, and you get 5 of them, and you win. You got everything you need for $10. Like, how Even if you bought one ticket, $2. Like, you know, I feel like that would be the best, because if somebody needs everything, they can't afford it, obviously this would be the best way to do that. And I thought about trying to make a website where that's what it is, raffle tickets. And you guys can just buy raffle tickets to win the items, because, yeah, I think it's a great idea. And I would have loved to found something like that, you know? And especially something that has everything I need in it. My box didn't. I did buy a box. I don't know how many people do that. I mean, I'm personally the only person I know that has done it, but I was upset. The quality of the herbs that I received sucked. I don't even know if that was Dittany of Crete, but I have the real stuff. It's harder to find because it's from Greece, which is awesome because I am Greek, but I have never been to Greece. Like, something I want to do. Yeah, I'm obviously getting off subject. So, okay, prepare for this. Be prepared. Watch the videos I have and do some research yourself, you know. Be prepared for this. Make that tea. But you don't have to put as much in it, because you'll see it affected me. Like, I drank it and started recording, and I'm like, I was loopy. So I'm going to go ahead and get on with my recording. I had a lot to record between yesterday and today. Had and have. I got behind, like, my goddess video. Yeah, I've got to go ahead and do June's. I just done May's last night. That's bad. That's not like me. But what happened was okay, so it was here, I'm going to take you over my calendar with me. Okay, so I usually do the videos like Thursday-ish, Friday, because they usually start on Fridays, right? Well, this one started on Saturday is what messed me up, and it was on the 1st. And so I thought maybe this one started on the 7th, and when I realized it didn't, I was like, oh crap. And then I just kept letting time get away from me. So that is what happened. Because then I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't even do it, or maybe I should just do, you know, the last few or whatever. But anyway, like, it needed to be done, and, you know, next year someone can use them. Like, I mean, they just can, all my videos can be reused. Like, I don't have to keep doing them. But in the meetup group I am in, because there's so many new members, I do go ahead, and I have recently, the last few days, been redoing them. Okay, so you know what to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get recording.